Okay, hi. It is May 28th, a Thursday. And yesterday was my last day of work for school. So it's summer. And I actually made a video on, I think it actually might have been Cinco de Mayo, I'm not sure, and got lazy and didn't upload it, so yeah. Anyways, all in total, I got down, I've lost 30 pounds, and then got stuck. And then I've had this like 5-pound vacillation, and I'll just put on, take off, put on, I mean, this is daily, just screwing around with this 5 pounds that won't go away. I can't get past, I can't lose more than 30 pounds, don't really know what it's about, and I don't know, I've been kicking around with that for like a month now, until it finally dawned on me that, you know, I constantly am telling athletes you need to listen to your body, and I realized I wasn't listening to my body. So I had to think, well, what could it be? Why would I not be dropping weight? I mean, before, when I had to deal with the issue of like thinking my fat and just psychologically letting go, that's a big deal. And it was amazing. I made that video and I dropped weight immediately, just shed pounds just so fast. It's like, really? So this time I'm like, okay, what is my body trying to say? And I remembered that fat is a protector for you, and one of the things it does is it encapsulates toxins and keeps you safe. And I was thinking about where I was, what I was doing last time I was in this weight range that I'm at right now, what was going on in my life, and I realized it was extremely poisonous. Since then I've quit some nasty habits, some nasty stuff, and I don't put those chemicals in my body anymore. But my body is still isolated toxins from that. And I realized that I have to like take a step, shock my body to help it to understand that it needs to go ahead and do these things. And I'm seeing it in my skin. I guess what gave it away is I got a fever blister, but I didn't get sick. And I never get fever blisters unless I'm sick, or unless something is dirty, something is toxic or bad or wrong. And so I thought, well, why on earth would I mean, the weather's wonderful, I don't feel sick, I feel great, da 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 da, and my face is kind of breaking out a little bit, I'm just not, 100%. I thought, what is this? And I'm just trying to, I'm at that point where my body's trying to keep going, but when it's weighing the pros and cons, I'm thinking that it's not thinking that letting toxins loose in my bloodstream is a good idea unless it's really going out of my body. So I've decided I am going to start the Master Cleanse, and the way I've had great success in my life with so many things is I don't really plan it, I just do it. Because if you spend a lot of time, I mean, I think we should plan about things. I think that we should be conscientious and responsible with our thoughts and make sure that we're being responsible with our actions. But I also know that a lot of people can plan and plan and plan for a long time and never do what they're gonna do. And I know that I would be one of those people. So I just decided to jump into it. I did know I needed at least one day of planning, just to look around about materials. So how did it work for Sonia going to the store today to check into maple syrup for the Master Cleanse? Excuse me while I go ahead and defibrillate myself and try to get my heart started again, because apparently a jug of maple syrup, and this is the grade B, is $78.99 just for that little extra. About died. So I stopped at a couple more stores. Mainstream stores just carry grade A, which is too purified and really has a lot of the minerals taken out of it. The health food stores carry B and C, but they don't have the same buying power as mainstream stores, so they're way more expensive. And I'm driving home feeling a little depressed, like, I really know that this is where I want to go. I know this is what I need to do. How can I make this happen? And of course, my belief is arm yourself with knowledge, and knowledge will find you the path. So I get home and I get online and think, well, what's the whole point of the molasses in the lemonade, or of the syrup in the lemonade? And it's to sweeten it, and it's to give you carbs, calories, which is energy, and to give you minerals and vitamins. And so I'm like, okay. So I've called up a USDA, I love that, USDA food facts site, and I call up maple syrup, 1 cup of honey, and 1 cup of molasses, and behold, while maple syrup is pretty good with the minerals compared to honey. Honey just wipes it off the board when it comes to vitamins. And then molasses is just the bomb when it comes to minerals, except for like 2. So I'm thinking that my answer might actually end up being a combination of the 3, but definitely I think I'm going to go ahead and start the fast using a molasses honey combo. I think I'm going to do it that way. I think that I could meet my needs and the requirements of my body better than I can with maple syrup. And I know I can meet the needs and requirements of my wallet. And that's really important, because I really believe it's important that human beings can do what's good for them and do what they need to do responsibly and fiscally. And I think it's got to be that way. So if I couldn't have found a financial answer, I was going to look into agave, but I think that that's even more expensive. There was going to be the answer. I also know that a lot of people don't even fast with nutrients like that. There's plenty of water fasting or just lemon fasting, lemon water, and that's fine too. I know that once you're 3 days in, your appetite's pretty much gone anyways, and your body's really working. I do feel that since I'm going to do the saltwater flush daily, I am going to be wanting to put some caloric energy in my body. I'm wanting to put some nutrients in, because I do know that that's going to move stuff right along. So now that I have figured out a better way, I'm excited. So to add to the fact that I decided that losing, restricting carbs, I can see that even when I come back off the fast, I can see that will be the direction I'm going. Because as I pointed out to my husband, in America, we love our carbs with our fats. Yet nowhere on the planet, in nature, does fat occur in large quantities with carbs. It doesn't occur in any plant, in any fruit. Even an avocado has very little carb compared to its fat. So this is not even how you're designed. It's not how your body's designed. It's not how anything is designed on the planet. I mean, meat loaded with fat, no carbs. So it's kind of like we literally eat to kill ourselves. We do not eat to survive. We eat to kill ourselves. And I have come to this point where I am done. Also, I came to another point in my life and realized that this fast is putting a whole lot more into this fast than a body detox, and I realize that now. So this is going to be a spiritual, mental, and physical detox. I guess it's a vision quest, because I've decided that I'm going to detox for at least 10 days, which that's a significant fast, but I'd like to do more, but I'm going to do it for at least 10 days, and in that 10 days, I've decided that I'm going to try and not put anything on my skin unless I can eat it. And I'm going to try and detach myself from what I hold to be like. I want to detach who I really am from the skin sack I'm wearing, so that what I look like isn't who I am, and it's not how I feel, and it's just what I look like. And so I'm probably going to make some massive transitions during this time, just because it's time to break that connection between the physical form and the real me. This is not who I am. This is just a skin sack, and when I die, I leave this skin sack. And so I need to stop being so hung up on the skin sack being who I am. Anyways, this is really long. I didn't think it would be this long. But here we are. So, Master Cleanse, I think I'm starting it tomorrow. And I will let you know how it goes. Thanks, and happy losing, happy journey. Peace.